Hey, how's it going? I'm here in Charlotte this weekend for their 2013 Heroescon. I've always enjoyed comics, but I've never been to a convention before, so this is a new experience for me, and hopefully it'll be a good kickoff for a new playlist that I like to call Field Trips with Paul. Stay tuned.
Hi, welcome to day one of Heroescon here in Charlotte. I am here with Oliver Haller, and he is raising money for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and he has with him a genuine DeLorean. How many did they make for the movie?
I think they built 7.
Built 7 for the movie.
Yeah, and not all of them were drivable. Some were fiberglass, and some were chopped in half,
right,
so they could fit the film cameras in.
You know what drove me nuts about the third one? This occurred to me the other day, is that at the end of the third one, Marty, he puts it on the train tracks and gets it destroyed, which is what Doc wanted, and then there Doc shows up in a locomotive time machine, like, you wanted this thing totaled, and now you're going to come back to me with another time machine you built with even fewer resources at your disposal. I mean, what, I could have kept this one. It's a DeLorean, you know?
You can't keep a good scientist down.
Yeah, exactly. So you're raising money for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Tell us a little about that, raising money for Parkinson's.
We volunteer
research.
for Team Fox, which is a part of the foundation. Our personal mission is to travel to all 50 states with our DeLorean, raising funding and awareness. We've reached 49 states so far. A few weeks ago, we were in Anchorage, Alaska, holding a fundraiser, and later this year, we'll hit Hawaii.
Joining me now is Doc Garrissey and Sharon Lambeth, and they are the Carolina Ghostbusters. I didn't know that there were Ghostbusters designated to this region. Are there Ghostbusters in every state, or
there are Ghostbusters in every state, and so you just got to kind of look around and find out where they are. And some states actually have more than one group. Some states are busted up by cities, depending on how many people are in the state. So
okay, and I couldn't resist. I saw the Ecto one right here.
Yep.
And what a model vehicle is this, and how many Ectos are there out there in the world?
This is a Cadillac Miller Meteor, and this is actually a 1968. The one in the movie was a 59. Those are really hard to find. There are only about 88 of those made for that 59-year model. So we found this 68 and recreated it, and we've stayed true to the Ghostbuster, the original Ecto one, not the one from the second movie. So this is from the first movie. And they're probably, of the older model Ectos, there are probably about 6 or 7 across the country that travel around. Now you'll see a lot of newer ones that are built on like Dodge Magnums and maybe some of the like minivans or station wagons. But the old classic hearses, there aren't that many of them around.
And how long did it take you to restore this one?
About 2.5 years went into the initial build, and then we're always doing little stuff. You know, there are pieces and parts that we're always looking for, some of which we fabricated, like the original prop builders did, and then others that we fabricated that the original prop builders had found a piece, and we're still looking for that piece. You know, it was junk back in 1984 when they put it together, and you know, it's really hard to find today.
Okay. Now, you guys are raising money for the Barium Spring Home for Children. Tell us a little about that.
It is. The Barium Springs Home for Children is an orphanage here in North Carolina. It's located just south of Statesville, and if you're going on 77, just south of Statesville in a little town, the town's actually called Barium Springs, but if you pass it on the highway, it's known as Troutman.
Okay.
Pass by a Troutman exit.
All right, cool. All right, CarolinaGhostbusters.com. Make sure you check them out. Joining me now is Eric Esquivel, and he is out of Boom Comics, and in essence, I get material from my YouTube channel, and he gets a free commercial. And I stopped by this kiosk again to talk about something that completely floored me, which is that there are new Peanuts comics in publication. And, yeah, so, I mean, Tupac is to be expected at this juncture, but tell us a little about the new Peanuts comics.
Yeah, they're great. We're all used to the amazing strips of newspapers, but these are actually full comic books.
Yeah.
They can't read Peanuts. Skippy and the gang.
Right.
A bunch of different artists, a bunch of different writers. Caleb and Rose, one of the new guys, who I'm a huge fan of, is doing them. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
right, cool. And did you know that Charles Schulz actually died on the morning or the night before that last Peanut strip hit the presses?
Which is, like, who wouldn't want to go out that way as an artist? That's amazing, I guess.
Yeah,
and
really
do a great legacy.
All right. Now, you have your own comic here. Yeah. So tell us a little about that.
Sure, this book is called Freelancer. It's a lot of fun. It's about two girls who grew up in a kung fu orphanage who are now bounty hunters in L.A.
Right.
A little bit of Tank Girl, a little bit of Deadpool thrown in together, a lot of fun. Each issue they go on a new mission to either solve a crime or commit a crime as bounty hunters in L.A. So, a lot of fun, yeah. It's, ninjas fighting gangsters, all kinds of cool stuff.
All right, cool beans.
Yeah.
All right. And your website?
Boomstudios.com. Or you can find me at emecomics.com.
All right.